everyone, how are we doing? My name is Joeypals and welcome to Speedy Pit for Chapter 18. In this episode, we're going to be going over how to best speedrun what I consider to be one of the most bland chapters. And it's not because it's a bad chapter or anything, it's because you don't have any powers. It's really just run, 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 try to kill. But there is actually a little bit of strategy to try to figure out exactly where you need to move and how. As you can see right now, we are a dog. In this chapter, it's after the Aurum chapters, and afterwards, Pit is turned into a rain because chaos skin and whatnot. So, sorry, let's just go ahead and get started. Or audio isn't playing, okay.
On to the town. I gotta be careful not to drop the ring.
That was weird. Okay.
And no crazy barking. And no eating delicious garbage off the ground.
So a nice thing to note is that if you keep pressing the R button, the camera will sit directly behind you, which is nice for this section, so if you need to, just jam it out.
Hey.
Oh look, it's Pit.
Like me! Oh man, this can't be happening. Who am I attacking? And who's controlling me? Everything's gone off the rails. Now what am I supposed to do?
So you're gonna want to sit in this area for like a second.
Good thing the Centurions are on patrol.
As soon as he says that, you can run forward. Because you either trigger that line or Pit starts talking about delicious garbage on the ground because he's a dog. And when he does that, he goes into like these jerky leaps. And you don't want that. You don't want that at all. So we're just gonna run across here. Run across here. And through this hole. This is the part where you'd want to hit start, but we are now controlling Magnus. Which means we can now get tired, so just be a little careful of that.
Don't worry, I'll be super extra careful with your body.
Right. No offense, but why exactly are you in my...
I always have a really hard time hitting the Centurions here.
Seems like only yesterday when you and I were fighting together.
Yesterday? My 3 years.
Come here.
What? 3 years? That's impossible.
Where are you?
You have to tell me what's going on.
How's this for starters? You've become the enemy of all mankind.
But yeah, it's basically just like a little gauntlet type thing. You run into that room, defeat those enemies, move on. Then you're outside of this courtyard. Just run straight forward, ignore the enemies. Well, go ahead and kick this guy, but that's about it.
Where'd we go?
Beats me, but your absence let the underworld keep attacking us.
There's this big guy, honestly, just kick him, and a couple slashes should do the trick.
You started going after us too. So now we humans have the underworld and Palutina's army trying to wipe us out.
Then you're gonna run around this way.
Did your goddess just lose her mind?
Don't ask me.
Just gotta be careful of the,
I have to do something. There must be some way we can reason with her.
Well, maybe you can.
exhaustion.
I'm not even sure if she's controlling her own army.
Like, as you can see here, we are now tired.
That guy attacking the
Just
town?
gotta slash it up a little bit.
So, your mind is here, but your body is over there destroying stuff. Isn't that convenient? Tell that to all the people your
Boom.
body just killed.
Alright, now if those people are killed off in that little, like, wrestling style arena, just go ahead and run forward.
You've got my body. So you're
It's gonna be a massive section before we can stop for a little bit, so just keep that in mind. Go ahead and kick through that enemy. It's gonna be these stairs we gotta run down.
with my body. I'm going to need it later.
The thing usually fires bullets. I wonder why it's not right now. But yeah, just kick through and then advance.
Look at this happy little family.
You can kick through him, you can kick through him, kick through him again.
That's supposed to sound like me.
Run over here, there's gonna be some stairs. And then speaking of stairs, here's a giant ramp. I like to walk down this a little bit and then run,
Oh man,
so that way I don't tire out by the time I hit the bottom.
What, was Minion Mart having a sale?
those Centurions are fighting an underworld brawler. I guess this means Lady Palutine is still battling the underworld army.
So at the very
You have to defeat both the crawler and the Centurions in order to advance here.
Where is Lady Palutine anyway?
That explosion seemed to take out the last Centurion, so let's advance.
Hey,
There's two ways you could go here. There's either to the left, where there's a Zodiac Chamber. To To the right is going to be where we want to go to finish out this section, though. So just follow the souffle as it jumps to its death.
Should be getting close. Are you ready?
You have to defeat all the enemies here in order to get to the boss area. Once all of those are done, you basically go dancing with Pit's body. And I say dance because it's very rhythmic what you have to do. It's 1, 2, 3 in terms of hits, and then dodge. 1, 2, 3, dodge. 1, 2, 3, dodge. Okay, I need to figure out where the hell he is. Usually doesn't go that bad. I can usually just run up and start attacking.
You're tough, Magnus, but I'm no slouch either.
You're the only member of Palatin's army who can carry his own.
Camera's not really helping me out here right now.
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
But yeah, once you get that first free, it should be pretty easy to see him and attack.
Let's get this ring on him.
I am going to splice the video here because the rest of this section is just an error chapter, so there's no really good way to speedrun that. So after that, I'll be right back with you guys. Thank you. Alright, and that is done taken care of.
What happened here?
Well, you've still got
This happens
that
for a little
battle.
bit.
Like it or not, I'm taking over Palatina's duties.
You're joking, right?
I told you, anything Palatina can do, I can do better.
Wow. Everything I need is still here. I guess I didn't give you enough credit. You're kind of awesome, Vreedy.
Do you have to be such an insufferable suck-up all the time? It won't get you anywhere with me. My only concern is taking down Hades. Anyway, you can equip weapons and powers here just like always. Got it?
Got it.
She was just trying to be nice. Well, rather he. Don't know why I said she. Anyway, with about 30 seconds of menuing factored in, we're looking at about a 9.5 minute chapter. Now, as long as we can move optimally, we should be fine. There's a couple places where I have to start skip, including right at the beginning of this chapter, so let's get it started. This first section involves you moving a little girl. So just know that.
She's moving. I'm moving her. So, I can control anyone who wears this ring? I hope she doesn't mind if I borrow her feet for just a little bit. I have to find out what happened. This isn't easy. Feels like I'm wearing a suit of armor. It's too small.
To be fair, you're controlling a little girl, Pit. You're not exactly a little girl. You're cute like a little girl, but you're not a little girl.
Hey, are those Centurions? That town looks like it's in trouble. Lady Palatina must have sent troops in to help. I'd better head there too and see if there's anything I can do. I hate to put this little girl in danger, but other people in the town might need help.
Just saying, running this chapter on 9.0 is absolute hell. You don't get that many hearts until the air section. And before the air section, you have to deal with Pit's body, and Pit's body can be a pain in the ass on 9.0.
She must have run off. Anyway, on to the town. I gotta be careful not to drop the ring. So that means no more mouth breathing, and no crazy barking,
And no eating delicious garbage off the ground. Not that it would, of course.
Hey, that looks like me. Oh man, this can't be happening. Who am I attacking? And who's controlling me? Everything's gone off the rails. Now what am I supposed to do?
Okay, just sit here for a moment.
I guess I don't have a choice. Good thing the Centurions are on patrol. This square's looking rough. Right.
And all on say. So dip to the left, through the hole, through the hole. Good job, doggy. You get 10 points in the show today. Run over this way, hug the right.
I can probably move
Bounce through here, whip around here,
Good thing I'm a dog. I mean,
and on to Magnus.
neat. We can talk to each other.
First you take over my body, and now I have to listen to your yapping? Great.
Probably should have used the stylus last time. I was just holding it with my 2 hands. Using the stylus may have helped in terms of aim.
Try 3 years, buddy.
There we go. Oh. You were hiding!
You've become the enemy of all mankind.
What? Stop messing with me.
So this is news to you. Remember the war between the forces of nature, Underworld, and Palatena's army? Just when it seemed like the war was over, everyone in Palatena's army vanished.
Vanished? Where do we go?
Beats me. But your absence let the Underworld keep attacking us humans. Then you all reappeared. But instead of helping us, you started going after us too. So now we humans have the Underworld and Palatena's army trying to wipe us out. No one knows what happened. Did your goddess just lose her mind?
Don't ask me. I've been a ring. I know I have to do something. There must be some way we can reach her.
Well, maybe you can. I'm not even sure if she's controlling her own army anymore.
Excuse me.
First things first. That
Thank
guy
you.
back in the town, that wasn't me.
So, your mind is here, but your body is over there destroying stuff. Isn't that convenient? Tell that to all the people your body just killed.
Look, I didn't exactly plan this way.
Okay, we need a hustle. Let's go.
There's nothing I can do for you now. You've got my body, so you're going to have to get rid of the other pit. Ironically, that's why I was here in the first place.
Okay, Magnus.
That's our only option. I guess that's the plan.
Careful with my body. I'm going to need it later.
And hustle. So kick through that, and advance. Then the courtyard with all of these fucks.
Look at this happy little family. They won't be happy when I'm done with them. Hooah! Is that supposed to sound like me?
Because it doesn't. Actually kinda does. Good suppression air wasn't that bad, Magnus. Give him some credit.
Oh man.
Why are there so many enemies today? What, was Minion Mart having a sale?
Yes.
Centurions are fighting an underworld crawler. I guess this means
Buy
the
7
Joeypals
minions,
are
get
battling the
1
underworld
free.
So at the very least,
So in other words, a shitty ass sale.
Then who does that leave? Where is Lady Palatina anyway?
Yeah, that's a good explosion. The closer that crawler is to the door, the better.
There's a souffle soaking in the hot spring.
you know what they say. If you chase 2 rabbits, they'll both die.
Bam! I haven't gotten that souffle in a while. That feels good. Come on.
We should be getting close. You ready?
Yeah! There we go. Alright, let's go into here. Let's try to have a better time against Pit's body, shall we? Maybe a kick will help. Yeah, I'd say a kick would help.
Okay, let's get this ring on him.
Okay, so that's a new plan. On 0.0, start with a kick. Alright, and then the rest of this is the air section, so time is officially out of our control. But this is a pretty air section, so I'll take it. Kinda reminds me of Wizard of Oz for some reason.
I'm so glad you're back to lead me.
Right, about that.
Huh? Veridi?
That's right. I'm the one controlling your flight.
Ta-da!
How is that even possible?
Don't you know? Anything Palatina can do, I can do better. So, do you want my help or not?
Actually, I was just thinking about how nice it would be to fly on my own.
Yeah?
Yeah, not an option.
Please tell me what happened to Lady Palatina.
I'll do you one better. I'll show you. Please fasten your seatbelt. This is a non-stop flight to Skyward.
Damn Skippy.
Nope, not really.
Then I'm all in.
Boom. Gonna kill off that enemy, kill off those enemies, kill that guy over there. Boom, boom. This is why it reminds me of Wizard of Oz here, these tornadoes. Except, you know, this is a little more demonic. Let's see. Come on, wherever you are, enemies. I want to shoot you. I'm trying to get used to looking at the 3DS off the PC. It's kind of interesting.
Palutaina's all right.
You're praying? To who? You are one confused angel.
Well, to be fair, you don't pray to an angel, you pray to a god or goddess.
What? What happened here? It used to be so beautiful.
Look what's become of it. Palutaina's gone off the deep end and destroyed Skyworld in the process. She's still fighting the Underworld Army, but she's mankind's enemy now too.
What about your forces of nature?
Oh, they keep busy, but less so now that the humans are occupied with Palutaina.
And to think, I'm so worried about her.
Well,
You had every right to be worried, Pit.
there's something you should see. Palutaina's temple.
It's all beat up.
Look at that.
Been a while, Pit.
It's like the entire world's been turned upside down. What's going on?
Everything changes, Pit. Even gods. And to be frank, I'm tired of fighting for those ungrateful humans. And I'm especially tired of dealing with you.
No!
Pit didn't do anything wrong though, Palutaina. I don't care if you're under the Chaos Kin or not.
Someone else is pulling the strings.
No! You're the only puppet here.
I have to help her. Faridi, send me in.
Are you sure about that?
Huh.
Absolutely.
Don't
This
worry,
didn't turn out to be that bad of a chapter. And at the end here, it's just a start skip. So that puts it at 921, which would put us... Let's see. That was chapter 18. 921. Yeah, that puts us about a good 40... Well, 951. That puts us about a good 30 seconds ahead of this, so... Good job, us. Alright, next time we are dealing with one of the longest chapters, as you can see in the split, Chapter 19, The Lightning Chariot. A very pretty chapter, but a very long chapter. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, this is Joeypals signing out. See ya!